Everybody, smash the like button.
Yo, what's everybody? GM, GE, GA, wherever you're coming from in this world. I hope you're having a great day. Look, I got the pizza shirt on. You know what that means. It's pizza day, baby. It's Friday, August 29th. Appreciate you guys being here. Let me just really quick, just so you guys know, I'm going to do the new format. I'm going to run through some news and some numbers. We'll go through some things, and then we'll have, I got the space going up. I'm going to make sure that we get in there and we get everybody connected. And then this way, if y'all want to participate in the space in just a little bit here, we can do that. Appreciate you guys being here. If you are watching the live stream over on YouTube, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button. And if you are checking us out over on X, make sure you hit the heart. You know, you don't have to break some hearts. We're not heartbreaking. We're just hitting hearts here. And then also repost the video out, tag some friends, and let them know we're about to have a good time. And then again, if you're listening for the next little bit here, and then you want to join the space, I am running a space at the same time, and we'll have that the stage up in a little bit here so that you guys can join and participate in the conversation. So with that being said, today is Friday. This is the weekend review. So let's quickly catch up on what really mattered this week. So the U.S. Department of Commerce with Chainlink and Pyth are now bringing government macroeconomic data on chain, guys. That is real deal government data now being delivered through decentralized oracles. Adoption, it's here. It is here. You got Ethereum ETFs flexing with nearly $4 billion in August inflows, while you got Bitcoin ETFs seeing steady outflows. I think, and there's probably a lot of people that agree, that we are watching a potential shift in the institutional preference play out right now in real time. Japan also making moves too, announcing that a dedicated crypto department is launching in 2026. This is a big regulatory signal. As you guys know, I put out a post the other day, different, like what are people invested in, Jasmy or VeChain, yada, yada. And this is, there's some engagement tactics and all that stuff. But Japan, I tell you what, man, this is something we've been talking about for a long time. Japan making big changes in what they're doing and how they present crypto and what is allowed, what's not allowed, as far as what that country's got going on. And so it is going to play a big role. So mark my words, that's some big regulatory signal right there coming out of Japan. Price wise, we got Bitcoin testing support around 108K right now. Definitely a little dip. I know we all hate red days, but Ethereum is definitely holding strong at 4,300. You got the fear and greed index at a neutral 47. This is setting up for an accumulation zone. As you guys know, we're obviously we're going down. We'll hit sideways for a little bit, hopefully through most of this month of September. I know that it's not what everybody wants. People want a lot more bullish activity, but it is what it is. That's where we are. So get ready for some accumulation. On the meme coin fronts, you looks like Solana's going ballistic. There's a token called Annie up over 600%. DORK up over 1,200%. I don't even know what this is, but insane moves from the degens over there in the degen world. Pyth, I told you a second ago about Chainlink and Pyth, government data on chain, mooning up nearly 100%. I think it was like 90 something the last time I looked. Thank you to that government data integration. So if you are in the Link Marines or if you are a Pyth head, you are eating good this weekend, baby. Hope you get yourself some steaks. Get you some steaks. All in all, this is a major legitimacy signal for blockchain infrastructure. The base ecosystem looks like this is heating up. We'll take a look at that later if you guys want to. So whether you are stacking, trading, or just watching the madness, let's break it down. Let's gear for the weekend. This is Web3 Breakfast. I am Jay Chain. Smash the fucking like button. Let's go. All right, let's do this. Let's take a look over at CoinMarketCap. So if you guys are here watching the stream, I'm gonna pull that up for you. There you go. Link Marines. Let's go. All right. So we'll get the space in a second. Here is CoinMarketCap. As I told you, it is a red day. We're down a little over 3.5% today. So 3.64%. Market cap 3.74 trillion. 3.74 trillion. Man, you seemed like just yesterday we were like in the 1 trillions. But let's see. Feel like I said, fear and greed index is at a 47. Altcoin season at a 57. I would tell you it feels like a lot lower of an altcoin season than 57. But let's take a look. Let's see what we got on the shrimping boats. Should we Do we have a little look-see? Captain J Chain's gonna be taking the old shrimping boat out today, seeing if there's anything that in the nets. It always turns a little Irish for some reason. I'm not sure. There you go. So, in case you don't know what shrimping is, that's when we look at the top 100 coins and their performance over the last 90 days. You can see there's a lot of pumpers, a lot of coins that we love up there doing fantastic. Let's see. This is like our ground zero, right? Ground zero is Bitcoin. How's Bitcoin performed over the last 90 days? Up 3%. So a lot of coins are outperforming Bitcoin very well. But then there are some that are not. And so shrimping, as you guys know, maybe you don't know, maybe you do, but shrimp are bottom feeders. And so when we go shrimping, we're going bottom feeding. And we're going to go see if there's anything down here that we want. And I think once we get into like the single digits down, we'll probably pass for the moment, right? We'll hold off on that. But Pump, Dexy, Virtual. I would probably still scoop some Virtual. I know that there was some news about that in the base ecosystem, so that might be something that we want to shrimp up. So we'll take a look at that when we pop open Trading View. Let's go back here to a general market. Let's go just take a look at some prices. Like I was saying earlier, Bitcoin holding tough at 108K. You got Ethereum holding tough at 4,300, both down about 3% or so on the day. Bitcoin's down about 7.5% on the week. Ethereum almost 10% on the week. So it's hitting a little bit of a hit. XRP 280 down almost 9% on the week, down 6% on the day. BNB 854, not as bad, only down 2% today. Solana 202, still above 200. Love to see that, but I was definitely thinking that we were going to scorch towards 220 a little bit faster than coming back to 200. But hey, that's just me. That is just me. What else we got? Tron. Ooh, USDC coming in at 99 cents. You know what that means. Tron 33 cents, down 8% on the week. Dogecoin down 12% on the week to 21 cents. Cardano still hanging in there at the number 10 spot. That's your top 10. Look at that, though. Chainlink coming in at number 11, moving on up. It's got to double up from where it is to hit the top 10. You got a market cap of $15.7 billion for Chainlink at number 11, but just under 30 billion for Cardano at 10. So you're going to have to dub up. Chainlink to get into the top 10 is going to have to dub up. That means does that actually mean closer to a $50 price tag? Potentially. So I know that there's some worrisomeness in the whole Cardano ecosystem because maybe they're getting left behind in some of this stuff. Speaking of Cardano, let's do this. I want you guys to know that I do love the Cardano community. I always preferred them as the ADA gang, but it's really nothing that I can do in order to change that, right? That's their own thing. And so I hope you can hear this. And if you can't, you'll have to just go to my page. But let's share this tab instead. And how does that look? I'm gonna full screen this one for you. And then we'll bring this here because I want you to hear this. Did you know that investing in Bitcoin or any crypto for that matter, it's kind of like eating an apple. You don't need to eat the whole thing at one time. You can just get a piece of one, like a couple Satoshis, or in the case of a Cardano, some Lovelaces. Happy investing. Did you know that investing in Bitcoin? I was like a couple years ago when I did the whole pizza slice. I did that. You don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You can buy a portion of one. And it was the cage sitting over the pizza at Costco. Give that thing the old slice. Just remember, you can buy Satoshis. You don't have to buy the whole thing. So when people are like, oh, Bitcoin, no, it's too expensive. You don't have to buy the whole thing. You don't have to buy the whole thing. So appreciate you guys tuning into that for me. If you you couldn't hear that or if you missed it, go check out my my X page. I think I also posted it as a YouTube short. So if you want to check that out, and it's a good analogy for honestly not having to feel like you need to buy an entire Bitcoin. You can DCA in. That's a great strategy. So all right, let's go back over to we'll go here. All right, so we did our top 10. SWE 324. Let's look at some losers. We looked at the shrimp, and sometimes the shrimping boat doesn't give us the right opportunities. We might be able to find something that's big, down, big. today. Like definitely not taking SPX 6900. The Chronos, it pumped so hard. You obviously got to wait. I'm putting in a short the other day, would have been fucking smart on this. But let's see. Mandel down 12%, Fartcoin down 10%. Okay. And at that point, I think you're probably good. Let's look at the week, though, because remember, we're looking at over the course of the last 90 days. This gives us a look at what's down the most over the last week. So, again, SPX 6900, no thanks. I'll pass on that. Aerodrome, there's some big stuff coming up with Aerodrome. That might be something to get into, down 26% on the week. That could be something to get yourself into. Pendle, same thing. Love those projects. Arbitum, if you felt squirrely. Virtuals, there you go, down 16%. There you go. You got some opportunities, guys. IMX, man. I remember when this thing was multiple dollars. We'll see what happens with that. All right. That takes us through there. Let's look at a couple charts here and see what's cooking. What's cooking? Good looking. Let's throw on our leapfrog indicator. Make sure that you guys got that on all the time. That's my guy flopping groper. That's his indicator. If you don't have the VWAP indicator, that is the leapfrog. Y'all should really consider thinking about getting it. I absolutely love it. I think it is a just fantastic tool, and it does such a great job of kind of giving you some clues as to where the market may be heading. Now, when you have things like, big sell-offs or liquidation events, stuff like that, it's a little different. But if you're looking at a previous daily and a daily and they got some wiggle room, odds are it's not 100%. It's not 100%, but odds are you're going to see that thing flirting around throughout the day. So let's see if we're on the 3 hour. Let's scope this thing down to the 48-minute and then just check where we are. So as you can see, we were riding a little low of the daily VWAP, and then about 5 a.m. this morning Eastern time, we saw this thing kind of catch back up. We saw that reversal wick and come back up, and then obviously that reversal wick on the other way down is what catapulted us way down. But if you see, I would, if I was a betting man, which I am, and speaking of betting man, I think we'll probably get into some BC.game today. I think we're going to start working. I was playing with Scott and Doodles and Dabatola last night over on their stream, and I tell you what, man, that was fun. Doodles slipped me $20 to get started. I think we got the account up to 27. So we're being conservative. We're not trying to blow the account up at once, but we'll have some fun today. So we'll pop over into that in a little bit later. So maybe we'll play some games, do a little wagering. All right. So back to the charts. I would say, as long as we kind of just level off here and we keep our support about this 108,000 level, like I was saying, and again, you do have a reversal candle, right? You got this wick where potentially we could reverse and start going back up. Fully expect that, we have until 7 p.m. for this to still be today's daily. But what I would be a guessing man of is that we're going to stay down. We're going to stay down low for the next few hours, maybe down a little bit more. And then tomorrow, once the new daily pops up, then that's what you're going to want to pay attention to, because it does fluctuate a little bit more, even though it's not going to stay at that level right here at this 109,755. It'll move down. It'll probably come down a little bit, and then we'll see the price action come up and touch that. And I guarantee you and I will tweet it out. Well, I'll keep this chart open. I will have this thing set and ready to go. There, I'll draw that we are here. And well, that's not what I want. I'm going to do. Oh, come on, man. All right. So here we go. This is our floor. We may come down a little bit more, but we'll draw like this. So probably at some point, the price is going to do its stuff, but then tomorrow it'll come back up and it'll touch wherever the daily is. So, all right. So we got that stuff in there. We'll lock it in so we can take a look at this. And I promise you, if as long as this thing does exactly like what it normally does, and we come back and touch the daily, mark my words, I will tweet that out. I will let you guys know when it happens so that you can just see it's proof is in the pudding that this leapfrog indicator, it works. It works. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum really quick. What's ETH doing? You know what? I got another indicator that I really like, and this is the future trend channel. Now, is this thing perfect? No, but it does kind of let you know where things are looking. All right. So kind of in the same situation. Ethereum is already making its recovery back towards the daily, right? Look, see, see how much farther we are away from the daily here. So it's on its way back up, but look at ETH, much closer to the daily. So look, that's just it's just kind of like something if you've got this indicator, you know what I'm talking about, and I would recommend. And if you guys need some help getting into it or whatever, just shoot me a DM, let me know. I'll help you out. XRP. What is XRP looking? It's still going down. Look, it's like Bitcoin. It's farther away from its daily, from touching back to it. So if we were betting man and betting gals, I would what's going on in the chat? Yo, yo, yo. Oh, the YouTube curse, huh? Are we getting cursed today? I hope not. I hope everything's fine. GM, everybody looking at the chat. Y'all are going, holy shit. I didn't even notice. I had some of the StreamYard tools pulled up. I hadn't even looked at the chat. Holy smokes. Oh, man, I feel like I got something to catch up on. You know, where the influencer community is a bunch of fakes that fuck each other over. It doesn't surprise me. Oh, the whole CC thing, huh? Coin chick. Come on, coins chick. Why you got to do that? Ah, man. And we talked about your coin a lot on this show. I know a lot of our people, our mutuals. Man, oh man. I wonder what Believes is gonna do, because that was like his homie. Poe Man, what's up, Poe Man? Rugged. Man, that's crazy that happened. I had seen a post from Deviled Megs earlier, because I believe she was one of those blockchain beauty, blockchain cutie, blockchain beauties, whatever it was, the BCB, the women in the crypto girls. So wild. If you guys want to talk about that in space in a little bit here, we can absolutely do that. Make sure you tap into the space just a little bit. We're gonna go through probably let's see, one more chart, and then we're gonna move on to some new stuff, because I want to make sure that we get through that stuff and then get it over to our space. So let's look at let's go. Let's look at the V chain. So V chain down, and I will tell you, I took a little bit of a hit. And we'll go through the numbers here just shortly to go through the competition that I've got going on with my mom, the stonks versus the crypto. Now, I will say the one advantage, we think about advantages and disadvantages to both, right? Like for me in the crypto, I'm free to get in and out and move things a lot easier than, say, my mom is. She's just a set it and a forget it kind of person. But also, right, so I've got the ability to be more flexible. But at the same time, I'm also being risky, because I've allocated, about 20, I was a little bit more than 20, I think about 25% of the port over to leverage trading. And I took a hit, man. I took a significant haircut on a trade I was in, thinking that the market was going back up, and it didn't. And then I stopped paying attention because something came up, and then ended up taking a little bit of a haircut on a long that I was in. So it is what it is. We'll make it back. I'll have the opportunity to make it back. Whereas, again, we talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of all that stuff. But anyway, so V-Chain was looking like it was, coming back up here, but then came back down the hills. So we'll see what happens. Listen, at the end of the day, like anytime that you can buy this stuff cheap, and if we're going to be going into a couple weeks of some down activity, like, just remember, these are the opportunities. These are the gifts that you're getting from the crypto gods, because we know where all of this is going. We know where this market is heading. We may have some short-term pain, because, again, one of the articles that the first article that we're going to get into is the U.S. Department of Commerce and Chainlink and Pyth are now bringing government macroeconomic data on chain. Like, okay, do you understand what that means? That means crypto's not going anywhere. It is, and maybe that doesn't mean that for every crypto is going to pump, but all of the cryptos that are worth a shit, that are doing things that have some applicable utility in the real world, at some point, these things are going to roll. We may just be a little bit early, but never fear, my dear. It's all going to happen for you. Pyth be ripping. Pyth be ripping. Let's check out, where is Pyth? Where is Pyth these days? All my fellow Pyth heads, remember when we were crying? It was like stuck at 16 cents. Wasn't doing nada. 20 cents. Here we go. Up 56% on the week, 11.5% on the day. Let's go. All my Pyth heads. Let's roll. What's funny is that, we really had been, not that it's funny. I mean, this may be more ironic. We had been talking about how for a while, the difference between Chainlink and Pyth, and how, you know, in my opinion, we really needed Chainlink to become successful in order for Pyth to become successful. It was that success breeds competition thing that I had been saying, and as we've come to find out, you know, Chainlink it definitely, I think, brought a lot of attention to the Oracle space in its domain and what it's been doing, obviously, with the partnerships and everything. And so now that you know, the government is bringing Chainlink and Pyth along with them, it's massive, 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 massive. So, all right, that is that. Oh man, I feel bad for anybody that is lost money on that token, because it sounded like she had taken 98% of the liquidity out of the thing. I don't know. All right, well, we'll get to that in just a few minutes here. I think that's it for charts. When it comes to the trading comp that I got going on, these are the numbers that I had pulled before the show. They might not be the absolute most current, and we can definitely verify. We can go really quick. Tesla's 332, Nvidia 174, 333, 174, 228, and 103, 228, 103. All right, so basically the same thing. So Moms is down about $3 unrealized P&L on her port. I am, and I don't even want to actually like refresh the numbers in crypto in case it is down more. But again, I went from 250 in the trading account down to 182. We took a haircut, we took a chance, and we ended up getting smoked. And we were at we got to definitely double check our numbers for the rest of the coins. But you know, we'll take a look at this stuff next week. Just know we're the crypto boys and gals, we're down a little bit, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna make it back. You know we will. We will make it back. All right. So let's skim through some of these headlines really quick. Like I said, the U.S. Department of Commerce and Chainlink now bringing government macroeconomic data on chain. That is massive. You got Ethereum's institutional takeover, why whale accumulation and ETF flows signal a $5,000 future for Ethereum this year. Definitely going to happen. I think probably more like 6,000 to 7,000 once we get into the quarter four. Quarter four is going to be explosive, guys. It is going to be explosive. If you are not ready for the quarter four of this year, get ready. And the last thing, you know, we're talking about Japan. Their financial regulator moves to establish a crypto asset division coming up next year in 2026. The regulatory policy, all that stuff it's big time, big time, big time. There's that last article there. All right. Holy smokes. There's one of these. Look, I was talking too long. We could have probably been in this one, and we could have turned $1 into 1,600, 1,700, 1,800. Y'all playing this game yet? This BC dot game? These guys got me hooked. It was a lot of fun. All right. That is not the point of this part of the show. Now is the point where, excuse me, I would like to invite all of my friends, every single one of you who is down in the crowd today, hanging out, listening to the show. It is now our time to get together as a community, as we do 5 days a week, and chit chat about crypto, about fun, about life, and definitely about some pizza. I see we got Mike the Modern Canadian and my guy Hash up here. Appreciate you guys for being up here, guys. Really quick, make sure if you are watching the stream, you smash the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on X, hit the heart, repost the video, tag some friends. If you're listening to the show on X, appreciate you. You're awesome. You can do the same thing. Go to the bottom right, hit the purple pill or the multiplier, and bring some more friends in here. That would be wonderful. And if you're like, damn, dude, it's time to chat, raise your hand. Come on up to the stage. Let's go. All right, Mike, my guy, how was your week? Happy Friday.
Mid-September, leading up to the big rate cut that everyone's anticipating. So I'm excited to see, after this rate cut, the fallout in the next, October and November. I'm already in my head. I'm already anticipating October, November.
I'm right there with you, man. September, we know. Ooh, when is the last time we did a what was the rate cut percentage? It was like 87%.
Yeah, I'm hearing now that there's like a 50% chance they do a 50 basis point.
Whoa.
So now, like on poly market, they're starting to like get the betting odds for a bigger rate cut
Oh,
than just 0.25.
all right. All right. Well, still on FedWatch on the CMEgroup.com. If you go to the FedWatch.tool, it's still saying 12.9% to stay as is, 87.1% to drop the 25 basis points. And if we were to drop 50 basis points, is a 0%. A month ago in July, it was 1.3%. Very interesting. Bigger cut. Man, that'd be crazy because they were supposed to do 3 this year, right? Did they? I don't think.
Earlier this year they did one, didn't they?
I think they pushed it off. I think it was supposed to, but I think that I could be wrong. I maybe I'm missing it.
Let me look it up real quick.
All right, all right. I see we got Carrie up in here too. What's up, my brother? How are you? Appreciate the in case you guys don't know, my guy Carrie is a NFT degen. He is an NFT hound. He has got bit. If the V chain, the V Better DAO ecosystem, the V fam was a vampire, Carrie has been been he got bit by vampire. With him when teeth and neck. Bit big time. Aren't all vampires have to be Russian, right? That's where you're actually supposed to switch the V's and the B's, right? I got Vit by vampire. Absolutely. Man, if you ain't on, what you doing? But anyway, Carrie, I do appreciate you, my brother. That Thorhead NFT. Yeah, dude, that was fun. Yep.
I'm sorry I said it looked like you. I was just joking. But I know you love pink. Like I think it's like a tier 3 forehead. So he's got like a little bit of a brow. He's not like, he's not like one of these like uber like tier. How far up do the tiers go? I'd like to know. Ollie's in the crowd. Maybe he knows, but
I was totally so like I was totally confused because like I minted 3 of them yesterday. I minted 1 for me, 1 for Wit, 1 for Emmy. Also, as I told you guys in the chat, I did it. I freaking pulled the trigger. So I've got 3 nodes myself. I've got 1 for my daughter. She's running it. And then my wife's running 1 as well. So we are all locked and loaded, running some VeChain nodes. And then yeah, I gave them each their Thor head, but the Thor head was really fun. And so when I minted mine, I had actually gotten one that was like it said like rarity 6. Bro, I like almost shit my pants because I thought like I got like the number 6, but I believe it's like reverse. So it's like the worst you could get. Oh,
one of the friendliest and smoothest NFT minting experiences. But it's so addictive because once you get your hands on 3 of them and you don't like them, you can burn them and mint a new one. So you're constantly like taking your veto and like turning it into like these fucking NFTs and then like burning them and trying to get better ones. And it's just it's like a scratch ticket fucking nightmare. But I love it.
that's awesome. What's up, Mike?
So I'm just correcting myself here. There was not a rate cut this year. They actually cut the rates before the election. I think that was Joe Biden's sad attempt to try and look like he's doing good. So anyways, they cut the rates before the election, and then they haven't cut at all this year.
Right. Okay. That's what I was fairly confident there was no cuts at all. So maybe they do a double whammy and then that's it versus 3. They get everybody fucking excited with a double and that's it. Who knows? The double whammy. I'm gonna need you guys.
The knee of Jerome Powell, and that symbolizes more than anything else.
Can you guys let me really quick? I have to say on the for whatever reason, this phone is not it's not connecting Bluetooth wise to like I don't know. I'm hearing it out of my phone versus out of the speaker like it should, but I don't hear anybody complaining in the chat that they can't hear the space. Can you guys hear it?
Like when I close X, I lose all sound in the space. I have to keep X open. I can't even go to like another app.
I tell you what, Elon, Unky. Let's go. Pick this thing up. That was a fake, that was a rumor, right, Mike? We did squash that X spaces are not going away, that was
Yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah, that was bad.
okay.
Yeah, bad misinformation. Let's see. He is also a thoroughhead now. He's got bit by the bug, and he actually picked up one that was over 4,000 rarity and staked it. So I know they're out there.
Do you know the app, the mintable quantity?
Over 1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to run out anytime soon.
Wow. So what does the stake and rewards actually get you? Because I did mint one. One of
it's slow. It's a slow trickle, but it's.
I will tell you, and remember, this is I am in my selfish villain arc, as you guys learned last night. I am, I said I minted a Thor head for everybody in my family. Out of the 3 that I minted, one of them was stakeable, and I absolutely kept that for myself.
Fucking right, you did.
You're darn right. You're darn right. That's mine. That is mine. Mike, what you got?
Okay, so I got a question just to make sense of it all. So we have VeChain, we have the Better token, and we have VTHO. So is VeChain essentially the L1, and then Better token and VTHO are built on the VeChain network? Just so I understand, like they're all under the same network.
Kind of.
So
VTHO is a gas token.
it was the gas token. It's not considered the gas because now
it was the gas token. No.
Right. Well, no. Now, not only that, you can use VeChain, you can use Better, or you can use VTHO as gas. So it's not just it's not just a gas token anymore. It's got some more potential.
However, if you are trying to lock in, if you're trying to use the lock to earn feature on vDelegate, it's very new. It just came out like the last week. If you're trying to use that, I had some difficulty. I was trying to use VeChain for the gas, and it wasn't going through. And they're like, I reached out to them, and they were like, try using the gas, and I didn't work. So there's certain apps there. It's also new, right? Official, and they give you grant money, I believe, and you have to really like they. I mean, they look you over hard. It's not an easy thing to get approved. Well, Bill Wickett, he's gonna have the answers you want.
There we go. Sorry, really quick. If you are watching the stream, I think you lost audio for a second. But what I did was just reset the road, and we are connected. We're good. I don't have to hold the phone up there anymore. The audio is not going to be shit. So, so really quick, yes. So kind of what you were saying there, Carrie. From what I understand, and then while I see Wild Bill's up here, so yeah, I'm sure he's got a little bit more in-depth knowledge. But that's why you vote, and that's why it's important for you to vote or to delegate your vote, because then that is your representation, and that ultimately, like, the more votes you get like your full funding or your allocation of what they're going for. Because there are like some projects that have been voted in, but they fuck up and they don't they get their allocations, but they just give it to like the people on the team. They don't actually dish it out to the community like they're supposed to. At least there's like some behind the scenes rumors and all that kind of stuff. But Paulie and Bill, appreciate you guys being here. Maybe you could shed some more light on that if you'd like.
Which one's gonna talk?
You came up first, so I'll let you go. First in line.
Such gentlemen. You guys are gentlemen. Bill, what's up, brother?
Not much. How are you?
Living it.
Yeah, the token itself, like when it first launched, it really didn't have a lot of value at the time, but it was limited supply. Like it was a fair launch, essentially. Like you could only get it through particular apps that were launched with the DAO. And people got in early with testnet and stuff like that, and then they honored those tokens. But then teams like TurtleSwap and BetterSwap started their liquidity pools with the token, and from there we've had it listed on multiple dexes and stuff like that. So the value has just sort of risen over time, if that makes sense. And there's a limited supply of the token as well, so it only a certain amount comes out each week.
No. J-Chains, you rugging?
Oh man, hit that refresh, J Chains.
Yeah, it sounds like you rugged.
Dang. Conversation right here.
It's probably so good.
It's probably so good. Like we want, like it's clippable moment right here. You know what I mean? And we're missing it all. It's that damn little blue.
And now he's wondering why everybody's laughing, and then
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Hello.
Is there
There he is.
anybody out there? Just not if
There
you
we
can hear
are.
me. Is there
Now we
anyone
can hear you, buddy.
home?
Have you been singing this whole time?
You can't have any pudding if you don't beat your meat. Sorry,
Okay,
eat your
I'll let
meat.
you.
It's
You know
eat your
what?
meat.
You can
Sorry,
have-
sorry,
No,
sorry,
no,
guys.
no,
You
no.
can't-
You can have that one.
You can't have any pudding if you don't eat.
Pass.
Thanks, Pink Floyd. You got to eat that. Sorry.
Don't beat your meat.
That's Friday. You know, here's the deal is I feel like this is Friday and I'm the one who just took us off the rails because yesterday was a serious show. I had this thing buttoned up. I had this thing planned. I had an outline. I had everything.
Fucking Doug.
And Doug and his pocket pancakes screwed us up.
Goddamn fucking pocket pancakes out of his. Who wants a warm pancake out of
Who
my
wants a furry-
pants?
Who wants a furry
Like-
pocket pancake? Not I. Not I, said the fly.
With like pocket lint on it. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Nah, no, he's and listen, I even asked him that question. His answer was baseball players eat these. Like, what? Like, I don't care. I don't want pocket lint from your jacket on my pancakes. That's disgusting.
Baseball players can't taste anything. Don't they like just chew on tobacco? They have no taste buds
They
left.
basically just roll some tobacco up in their pancakes and chew them. That's what I would do if I was a ball player. Get in there, Skip. Get yourself some pancake chew. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh, now I'm thinking about some
You might be onto something.
pancake and maple syrup chew. I want that right now. I don't even know if it's
Yeah, I think
say-
you're onto something.
They've got flavors, maple syrup flavored tobacco.
They do?
You'd probably be pretty good.
Oh, I'm looking.
Well, they
this
have.
up.
There's different flavors. There's different flavors of chewing tobacco, but they don't have pancake syrup yet. But I think they should look into it.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up really quick. I see we got Frank or the Crazy Ape Bags popping up to the stage. What's up, fam? How are you?
Hey, J-Chains, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. You know, I usually come in here underneath just my personal profile. I figured I'd pop in a crazy and
Is that Frank?
Is that
Couple steps to the left, Frank.
yeah, okay? So it's him, not me. Thank goodness.
Is that Frank?
It's crazy
Am I
leg.
bugging? My bad.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it is. It is, Frank. It is, Frank. You got me.
Oh, you're back though.
Am
You
I
are back.
rugged?
Thank goodness.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I rugging?
You sound better now.
Okay, good. My bad. I figured I'd come in under the bag space, and talk about it for a second, because we're working on our next drop, our next cornhole bag. So,
Nice.
for the people that don't know J Change, Crazy 8 Bags, what we do is we practice what we preach. We take Web3 and turn it into Web2. We're always talking about how to bridge the gap. And this is the way that we do it. We take our, digital collectibles, which is what we use right now, is reversos. If you know about the reversos, that's what we use to use the art, and then we create a background and put it on the cornhole bag. So what we're doing right now is taking a little poll. So if you go to the Crazy 8 Bag page, you'll see 4 different apes that we posted this morning for a community vote to see which ape will be put on the next bag.
Nice.
And so we're just practicing what we preach, trying to bridge the gap between Web3 and Web2 and bring everybody together. And we use cornhole to do that.
I love that, man. And that's like, it's one of those things that it's just everyday people, right? And think about, we talk about a lot of the V Better DAO ecosystem stuff, and I'll use the analogy of how it got my wife into crypto, right? And it was such a simple thing of just taking a picture of your coffee every day, and she's like, "What are you doing?" It's that same kind of thing, man, where it's like cornhole. It's just regular people that just go out there and they have a good time and they enjoy themselves. And whether you're having a few beers or a few laughs with your buddies, or the in our town in Woodstock, Georgia, like every Wednesday night, we've got this little square thing where they line the sucker up with like 30 of these bag things, and it's just tournaments and it's people, and they put the lights on at night and everything. And it's like, it's culture, it's community, right? And there's a lot of people that love that shit, and they're just regular everyday people, which is retail. That is retail. It's the one thing that's not here right now. We are the retail, and there's not enough of us to do shit. And so doing stuff like this, like bringing normal people into our space in a positive way of like, just it's a small touch point. Like, oh, what is that? That's pretty cool. Oh, NFTs. It's not just this. It's not just that. Look, there's actual IRL utility that can be put into it. Love it, brother. Keep going.
Dude,
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
if it's
And
just
one of
me,
the-
but every time I hear cornhole, don't I think of Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
one of the things that we're doing, just to make it fun and get engagement, is just having people's feedback. So like getting to pick the next 8, it would be fun. Having people's input in it makes it more valuable and makes it fun for them, right? So if they're able to like help design the background or create a name, it gets people involved, and that's what we're doing. We're not aimed to be the best cornhole bag company. We're not here to be the best cornhole player. We're just here to have fun and bring people in as a community.
I love that. I think that's true. Absolutely. There should be more people doing this kind of stuff. So good on you, bro. What's like?
Now, I just wanted to say I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for letting me come up here and do that. I appreciate you.
No, dude, you're one of the homies. Anytime. Anytime. And that goes for anybody that's down there. Like, even if we aren't homies, like, just come up here and hang out with us and build something, and people get the opportunity to do that. Like, I mean, it's same thing for like the Jumbotron. Like, if anybody has something that they need people to see, whether you got a show coming up, whether you got this or that, whatever, like you got some new art you're dropping, whatever it is, come on up to the stage, pop it up into the J-tron, the breakfast table, the Jumbotron, whatever, and let's talk about it. So that's what I like. Oh, show. And then don't forget if you're hungry. Hey, Mamma Mia, Papa Pia, time in a little bit to order the pizzeria. I almost just went right into it. Like flashbacks. Pizza day. Excited about that. I will tell you. Okay, so I've done some research in the background, gentlemen and ladies. There is no maple syrup chewing tobacco. There is some pipe tobaccos that they've sweetened them with syrup, but there is not a maple syrup chewing tobacco. Now, there are some jokes online. If you want maple syrup, you just get the Copenhagen up in Canada, and it tastes like syrup. And that is just a joke. That's what, when I was a cowboy out in Colorado, that's what Copenhagen long cut, man. That was the stuff, man. That's the stuff cowboys chew. None of that mint skull or wolf lodge or whatever. No flavors, man. You gotta get that Copenhagen long cut, like black, just like a real man would do it. I might get a can of dip this weekend. I'm gonna come in locked and loaded to Paulie's show on Monday with a big old lipper in.
Just jet black.
Oh, just with shit up all in my teeth. I'll have some stains on my t-shirt where it kind of dribbled up off my chin. I'll have to decide, I'll have to look inside my cup every single time I drink, just to make sure I'm not drinking out of the spit cup. Oh man.
I was gonna say, you gotta make sure that you have the assigned cup, that you always know that's the spitter.
That's my
You
spit
can't
cup.
be mixing bottles or nothing.
Oh
It gets
man, I'm
dangerous.
sure I know that I have a horror story from college. The old beer bottle, thinking that was your beer, but it was somebody's spittoon. Woo, woof. The worst is when it was someone else's. When it was yours, it made it all right, but still terrible. But when you found out it was someone else's chew bottle that you drank out of, man, that would make you. That's a yacker.
Yeah, it'll clean out your system for sure. That'll clean you out.
Yep. It's time for me to go home, boys. I just pooped in my pants.
And throw up everything that you drank and ate the day before.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh well, it wouldn't be a Friday show if we didn't go off the rails. All right, before we do kind of get close towards the tail end here and we get into our pizza orders, all that stuff, I do want to see, is anybody doing any of this online game, degen, wagering, gambling, BC gaming? Is this something that we should get into? I feel like it is. Like, I want to play this crash game. I want to play this crash game for you guys. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play a few rounds of this really quick, and then we'll do some pizza orders. And then it's going to be, look, see, I'm always a 30 seconds too short. Okay, no, there we go. All right, we're going to bet $1. We're going to bet $1, and we're in this one. See what happens.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna mint 6 Thor heads.
All right.
Get my itch tickled too, or whatever you want to say.
All
Yeah,
right,
reminder, Thor heads got added to my show on Monday as well. It'll be later.
Boom. There you go. That's awesome.
Oh,
well, I chicken shitted out. I turned my dollar into like $2 and like something. It's going on 3, 4, 5x now. The worst is when you chicken shit out for like, you turn like $1 into like 3 or 4 and it goes to like 1,000. You're like, okay, and you really chicken shit at $1 when okay, so you could have won $9.44 on $1 there. So this game is called Crash, and it is extremely fun, extremely addicting. And again, at the end of the day, like, as long as you're not going, we missed that one. We didn't get into that one. As long as you're not going nutty, right? Like you do see like over here, motherfuckers. Dude, I saw somebody, they lost like $30,000 on one of these spins because it like crashed out immediately. Like, y'all got to be nuts if you're doing that. But like $1, like this is like better than a lottery ticket, right? Look, we'll bet it.
Crash is the game where the rocket ship's going up, and then you gotta bail out before the rocket ship stops.
You gotta bail out before it crashes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Man, I can't play that game.
And it's just like, man, it's just like, for me, it's like, man, I'm okay with grinding. And every time, you'll get smoked out before the 2% or like the double up. But like, there you go, man. 247. I took $1, took it. I got out of 247 at 277. It crashed. So we kind of caught the top there. We caught a topper. We knew when to do it.
I will bet the house playing that game.
Oh, see, this is the problem, is that you do it a couple times. and you're sticking to your, and that's just like everything else, in crypto. You do this, you stick to your strategy. Maybe you sit out a round or two, whatever, you watch it happen, but then like, you're just like, you win. Then you're like, all right, fuck this. Let's throw some money on this. And then boom, like instant crash, and you just lose it. So that's why it's better just to stick to your strategy. If you're just spinning for a buck,
Is it
just let it roll.
better to bet the house or to bet my child's college savings? Which one is it better to bet?
Well, the college savings for your child, because like that's their education. They got all the opportunity to make something of themselves and pay for college themselves. Like, I mean, like, God forbid, you probably would get more money right now for the house though. So like, honestly, like, you're probably going to want to double mortgage the house and sell the college fund, and then like really go, like, you want to talk about you're either a zero or a hero, man. You go all in on that. And that is not financial advice. Do not do that. But I will bet $1.
Sakes.
What's that?
No, nothing. I just bought a minted 6, and then I didn't get any rares, and then I re-minted 2 more, and I didn't get any.
Oh, chicken shitted out for, I won 87 cents, and this thing's 3xing right now. Come on, you chicken shit.
God damn.
Oh, okay. It was only a 4x.
What's wrong with us today?
All right, let's go again. Like one of these times, I am going to just say, you know what? It's $1. Just let it go. Just let it hit 100. Because like, I think you could like auto cash out. Yeah, set it to like a auto. If it hits 100x, it would just auto cash you out. So like, all right. So you're betting $1. You might as well, okay, say take $20. If you did 20 spins, you're guaranteed. I'm not going to say guaranteed, but you're highly likely. Okay. Oh man. Could have 4x'd it, but I was talking to you guys.
Hey, Jay Change, this is how addiction starts.
I know. The first thing is to admit.
Yeah, you got to admit your problem.
All right, here we go. We're going to turn
You
that
got to say, I, Jay Chains, am an addict. I have a gambling problem.
Hi, J Chains.
Look, some dude literally won $30,000. All right, I took the 359 off the table. I'm walking. Look, we're getting it back up there. But it's, look at this. This is, again, it chicken shitted out. It's a 6x now. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I mean? About to hit a 10x. Yo, and when this thing just starts going parabolic, I was on the stream with Doodles and Dabatola last night, and this thing did like a 5,000x. Could you imagine if you got the ironstones to roll $1, even if it's just $1? God forbid. Again, you got a motherfuckers throwing $30,000 onto these rolls, but just $1 and it 1,000x's, so you turn $1 into 1,000. That's great. Can you imagine if you put 30,000 and it 1,000x's? That's wild. We saw 5,000x. Nutty stuff. I see my guy Hash pops up and then he pops down. He's like,
Fucking, I'm minting 4 more.
How many you got now?
I keep rolling them over. So I'm like, I'm only like holding like, I have 3 staked, and I've got like 3 that I kind of like the look of, but they're not like worth staking. And but I just keep turning them over. So I get 6, and then like if I don't like any of those ones, then like I re-roll like those 6 into 2 more, and then I usually just like, you know, get another one and then re-roll those, and then.
Oh man, I gotta open this one up.
Addictive shit.
Oh dude, there's an account, two rolls in a row that has put $100,000 down, and they're instant rugs. They just lost in literally 3 seconds $200,000. Holy Christ! Could you?
I love
that.
I love going to the slum, going to the casino and watching like some.
Sorry,
like,
Johnny.
Poor little
that was
guy.
a college fund. I'm sorry, Johnny.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay taking my $2 wins here, baby. Let's go. Jeez. Yeah. Wow. All right, we got another runner. I guess 10x. Okay, 10x is where you call that thing like a moon mission or something, right? And then like when it goes over 100, there's like a little cat that farts unicorns that starts going across the screen. Oh, we didn't. It says
As
I
it
didn't make
should.
it. I didn't make it in time. It's going to be a big one, I bet. Come on, rug. Let's see. This. You could do this shit all day long.
I'm glad you're the reason for the degeneracy of this space today.
I got you, fam. I got you. And I listen. If BC.game, you know what? All right, I'm gonna give them, and that's enough attention. That's it. We're done. You guys want some more live gaming? Let's chat.
But
Yeah.
when we started chatting rug, I was, oh yeah, he's definitely.
Hook him in
That
up with
sounds
some
like you're rugged.
tokens.
Wait, rugging. Well, in the wise words of the ruggler. Hey, Mamma mia, Papa Pia, time to order the pizzeria. Hey, I would like to first off thank every single one of you guys for hanging out, coming to the show, being a part of it. If you came up to the stage, thank you. If you sat in the crowd, thank you. If you are on the stage, your reward now is to order a pizza. And I would like to start with my guy, Wild Bill. Bill, what kind of pizza can I get for you?
I'd all meet everything pizza, like just loaded up.
I mean, like you're out there in the bush, so you want like buffalo
Moose.
and otters and raccoons and all that kind of stuff on there?
Oh yeah,
Moose.
everything. You got it. Moose. Yeah, actually, that would be good. Moose meat steak.
Get you the wild game meat maxi on the way.
There we go.
Double meat coming your way right now. Paulie, my guy, what can I get for you?
Let's go with a chicken bacon ranch with some broccoli on it. Let's go.
Whoa. Okay. I like where this is headed right now. Chicken bacon ranch with broccoli? All right, I'm interested.
Not traditional with the broccoli on there, but if you ever had a pizza with chicken and broccoli on it, I think it would go good.
I have. I've had my roommate in Colorado, one of the guys that lived down in the basement, he would do steamed garlic broccoli on his pizza. Outstanding. It's delicious. It's something I haven't thought about since then. And so I'd like to thank you for the chicken bacon ranch. Now, I won't do the ranch, as you guys know, but the chicken bacon broccoli, I'm into that. I might try that. All right.
Maybe
Thanks,
slap
sir.
a little buffalo sauce on there instead. A little buffalo.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. My mouth is starting to water, man. I'm excited. You know what I love about the 3:00 Friday show is that it's not the 9 a or 10 a.m. Monday or Friday show, and I've got 8 more hours until it's pizza time. Like I know the pizza dough is already risen today. I think shortly after I get off the show, I'm gonna crack not a crack of beer. I'm probably gonna make myself a margarita because I feel like margaritas for Labor Day, and then it's gonna be pizza time in a very short amount of time. And so I love this. All right, Frank, what kind of pizza can I get for you, my guy?
I'm just gonna go with a thin crust Philly cheesesteak pizza today.
Ooh, I made Phillies the other day. I love that idea of Philly cheesesteak pizza. I made them the other day and I wrapped them in a parchment paper, to kind of have that like got this at the restaurant or at the sandwich shop feel. And somebody even commented me like, "Why the hell did you do that? Just eat it." I was like, well, I'd just be a little extra. Sometimes you got to be a little extra. But I love the idea of a Philly cheesesteak pizza. I'm going to do that. By the way, we're doing cast iron pizzas today. Oh, I'll wait till my turn. I'm so sorry. Carrie, what kind of pizza can I get for you?
I'm gonna have a vegetarian V-chain pizza with extra pepperoni.
Are you gonna put the pepperoni in the shape of a V on the pizza?
Sure.
Oh, you know what we're not doing? I didn't think about the mushrooms. Sorry, Sandra. I failed the mission. We didn't get any field mushrooms, so I can't do the skeleton pizza. I thought about that right now and not before Whitney went to the store. So that's not going to be a thing this week, but maybe before Halloween.
Oh.
I know. It'll be more of a Halloween thing.
Maybe before Halloween. Come on. You can pull this shit together in 4 weeks.
Definitely. And we will. That is my promise to you all, is I will definitely proof of pizza a skeleton mushroom pepperoni pizza at some point. Mike, What kind of pizza can I get for you, sir? He's usually a meat lover's. I think probably gonna do pepperoni, sausage, maybe some onions. I don't know. I'm blanking on what he normally gets now. Anybody know? Does anybody remember? Feel incomplete if we don't have his order. Mike, can you hear us? All right. Well, you have to wait till next week then. All right. We're going to be doing cast iron pizzas tonight. We got 2 cast irons. We'll each be making our own. I will make my own pizza. My wife can have her own pizza because she likes things sometimes that I don't like. She likes black olives. Her family loves black olives on pizza. And as you guys know, maybe you don't know. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. At restaurants, I tell restaurants I'm allergic. When a server asks any allergies, I say yes, olives. Now, I love olive oil. Don't get me wrong. And I actually like capers. And I know this is like maybe a conundrum because they're like in the sibling family. But I despise olives with a passion. And so
I knew I liked you, Jay Chains.
Oh,
I
you're
knew
not
I
an
liked
guy.
you.
You
call them keepers?
This is a long time thing in the VeChain community. I've actually had heated battles with people who are pro olive, and it's the most despicable condiment you could have. It should be allowed nowhere near anything. Get rid of it.
Listen, olives should literally only be for making olive oil, and that's it.
You guys
Agreed.
will eat fucking capers.
Huh?
You guys will eat capers, though.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
won't
don't-
eat capers either. Yeah.
What
I
the
don't know if I've
fuck
ever
is wrong
had
with you
capers, but capers don't find their way into most foods. That's the thing. Like,
guys?
I'm
No,
not
they
big
find their
on
way
capers.
onto pizza.
Here's
Oh,
where, when it comes to capers, Whitney will make this like lemon chicken dish. I forget the name of it, but it's like super lemon, and it's chicken and it's rice, and there's a shitload of capers in the sauce, and it's like super tangy and like gets you in like the neck so good it's lemony. And so I love that dish. And so that's why I say, because like if it had olives, I wouldn't been able to eat it. Even if I love the flavor of everything plus the olives, I can't do that. But I don't get that disgusting flavor like an olives gives you with those things. Maybe it's just the lemon. I don't know. But
I just
one
had a
bit-
pizza recently. Last week at work, they got a bunch of pizzas, and one of them was left over. It was like a veggie pizza with olives, and I picked off the olives, and the taste of the pizza was just like soaked in. I was like, man, this is gross,
dude. So
Even
here's the
without the
deal.
olive
Like, my in-laws, I think hate me because like again, and not that's a little extreme or whatever, but like even to the point like if we were cooking pizzas together, like it's pizza night at our house, my pizza that I'm eating has to be cooked first because it cannot be in the oven at the same time because olives emit disgusting odors and flavors and they ruin everything. But mine's got to be cooked first just in case that it doesn't like linger in the oven and then cook into my pizza. Like I know it's annoying and it's very diva-y, but that's just where we are. So
bam! I just minted a stakeable Thorhead
this guy's
at the last moment.
This guy's hooked.
The very last moment. I'm so hooked.
There you go.
Yeah, but seriously though, you guys are going way overboard about the olives. Like, really, you pick them off and you can still taste them, Paulie. I love you,
Yeah.
man. But like
Those
this
gross.
olive thing, we're gonna have to sit down and like gentlemen have a conversation about
You
olives.
like what you like.
Yeah.
I can't be convinced out of dislike.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You can't convince me that I like fucking liver and onions.
Like there's things that you can do
combo.
like one time, and this is true. This is how I learned how to drink like iced tea, like that kind of tea. Is I just hated it for so long, and I knew it's like there's some good stuff to it, and so I got myself so high, and I had the worst cotton mouth you could absolutely imagine. Like I did this on purpose. Like I knew what I was doing. And I made it so like, man, I was just dry as a bone and my tongue was dehydrated and I drank an iced tea and it was unsweet. There's no way I'm drinking sweet iced tea, but an unsweet iced tea. And from that moment on, I said, I love tea, man. That stuff is good, good, good. That's what it took. I got a similar story for
Things
how I started
change,
drinking
man.
coffee. But we'll save that for another day.
Things change, and that's the way it is.
Yeah. I almost broke out into another song, but I don't think you guys need that. What I think you need to do is head on out of here for the day. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. It's time for me to go. It's time for you to go enjoy your weekend. Go do something. Be great. Be better. As you guys know, I'll save you the dramatics and all that shit today. Just go do something cool this weekend. Check in. Send me a proof of pizza picture tonight. Tag me in it. Tag W3BC Media. Whatever you got to do. Make sure that if you're eating pizza, and I know a lot of y'all actually do that stuff on Thursday. I get those, and sometimes throughout the week and over the weekend. So I appreciate you just thinking about me when you do that. I love being the crypto pizza guy. I never want to be Portnoy. People always say you should do reviews. Like, nah, that's his thing. Like, I don't want to like replicate what everybody else is doing. I just love it. It's a passion of mine. And I appreciate you guys for thinking of me for that. So, hey, have a good weekend. I think, let's see, anything big going on. Today is Friday. I don't think there's any shows. I'm not doing anything tonight. Over the weekend, maybe put some videos out. If you are not tuned in to Paulie, make sure that you give him a follow. He's going to be doing a mega space, a big 12-hour space on Monday starting at 8 a.m. Eastern. You'll be able to find me there. My show is not until 3 p.m. And I might try to find a way to simul stream and do all that stuff. But I will be in and about all day on Monday checking that out. So I appreciate you guys do that too. Support the homies. Support the homies that support the homies. You know what I mean? Anybody got anything else before we go? No? All right.
Everyone have a great weekend, including you, J Change. Have a fantastic weekend. You've earned it this week.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. So have you. We all have. It's Labor Day weekend. Right? It's Labor Day weekend or more? It's Labor Day, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Labor Day's Monday.
Yes, it is.
Let's see really quick here. I don't want to speak out of turn here. But Labor Day is a federal holiday in the United States celebrated on the first Monday of September. And this is to honor and recognize the American labor movement and the works and contributions of laborers to development and achievement here in the good old US of A. So if you get an opportunity, thank a fellow worker. Thank someone who's put in the time. This is not like the holidays where we thank our servicemen, but we should always do. You should always do that. You should just say thank you for your service. But I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much for tapping in. It's time to tap out. Have a good weekend.